नमस्कार दोस्तों। चलिए आज हम लोग कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री जो सीबीएसई 10th स्टैंडर्ड के मैथ्स का एक चैप्टर है, चैप्टर 7, उसके एक्सरसाइज 7.1 को सॉल्व करते हैं। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं आप सबों का अपने चैनल में स्वागत करता हूं। और जो कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री है वह एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चैप्टर है। इंपॉर्टेंट होने के साथ साथ यह एक मार्क्स फेचिंग चैप्टर भी है। इसको हम कह सकते हैं कि इससे यह इजी चैप्टर है और मार्क्स फेचिंग मतलब मार्क्स ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम उठा सकते हैं। जितने भी मार्क्स के क्वेश्चंस आएंगे एक्सरसाइज 7.1, 7.2, 7.3 से, तो देखते हैं कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं इसको। तो आइए सब मिलकर सॉल्व करते हैं। तो सबसे पहले फर्स्ट सेक्शन में एक्सरसाइज 7.1 में हम डिस्कस करेंगे डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला। क्या चीज? यस, हम कवर करेंगे डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला। तो हमें पता है कि कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री में हमें x एक्सिस x डैश एंड y डैश। ओके, सो 2 डायमेंशनल हम बात कर रहे हैं x एंड y एक्सिस के लिए। तो मान लीजिए कि कोई 2 पॉइंट है A जिसका x कोऑर्डिनेट x1 y1 है और अनदर पॉइंट है B कोऑर्डिनेट जिसका कोऑर्डिनेट्स है x2 y2। नाउ हमें डिस्टेंस फाइंड आउट करना है ए और बी का। ओके, ए बी का डिस्टेंस हमें फाइंड आउट करना है। तो इसको एक्चुअली डिस्टेंस मतलब जो है कैसे फाइंड आउट करते हैं। तो अगर ए से आपने एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ कर दिया, बी से आपने एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ कर दिया, मान लीजिए कि ये सी है और ये डी है, राइट। उसके बाद में आपने जो है ए से एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ किया, किस में? बीडी में। ठीक है, एक परपेंडिकुलर आपने ड्रॉ किया है बीडी में। ओके, जो हुआ एई। ठीक, तो हम जो यहां पर सॉल्व करेंगे, मान लीजिए सी का कोऑर्डिनेट क्या हुआ। सी का कोऑर्डिनेट तो x1 एंड 0 है एंड डी का कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है भाई? डी का कोऑर्डिनेट है x2 0। ओके, ठीक है। और ये है ओरिजिन O जिसका कोऑर्डिनेट है 0 0। तो O एंड C के बीच में डिस्टेंस है x1, O एंड D के बीच में है x2। तो CD क्या हुआ? CD इज इक्वल टू x2 माइनस x1। ठीक है, जो AE के इक्विवेलेंट है। AE का भी डिस्टेंस उतना ही होगा, x2 माइनस x1। अच्छा, अब हमें BE निकालना है। BE, ओके। तो BE निकालने के लिए AC क्या हुआ? AC तो y1 है, ठीक है। AC जो है y1 एंड BD कितना हो गया? y2, ठीक है। तो BE निकालने के लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? BD माइनस ED। ओके, एंड BD माइनस ED क्या है? AC है, ठीक है, AC। तो BD क्या है भाई, BD है हमारा y2 एंड AC जो है हमारा है y1। तो B क्या हो गया, y2 माइनस y1। ठीक है, अब इन ट्राइंगल ABE जो कि एक राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल है, अगर हम पाइथागोरस थ्योरम अप्लाई करते हैं तो हमको पता है कि AB स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू AE स्क्वायर प्लस BE स्क्वायर। ठीक है, और हम लिख सकते हैं AB इज इक्वल टू होल रूट AE स्क्वायर प्लस BE स्क्वायर। हमें पता है कि AB स्क्वायर है, इसलिए हम इसको लिखेंगे प्लस माइनस AE स्क्वायर प्लस BE स्क्वायर। लेकिन माइनस में तो डिस्टेंस होगा नहीं, ऑलवेज कोई भी डिस्टेंस है दैट डिस्टेंस विल बी इन पॉजिटिव ओनली, सो वी विल टेक दैट पॉजिटिव वन। ओके, तो AB इज इक्वल टू पॉजिटिव वन ओनली लेंगे। तो AE क्या है भाई, AE हमने निकाला है अभी। ठीक है, x2 माइनस x1, तो x2 माइनस x1 होल स्क्वायर प्लस B क्या है, y2 माइनस y1, सो y2 माइनस y1 होल स्क्वायर। तो इसको कहेंगे हम डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला। दिस इज कॉल्ड डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला। सो डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला is used to find distance between 2 points. So 2 point that is AB and जिसका कोऑर्डिनेट है x1 y1 and x2 y2, तो उसका डिस्टेंस हो जाएगा x2 माइनस x1 होल स्क्वायर प्लस y2 माइनस y1 होल स्क्वायर। इस फॉर्मूला को, दिस फॉर्मूला we are going to utilize in exercise 7.1 and this particular image is being taken from NCERT textbook, so whole credit goes to the original creator. Okay, and it is used only for academic purpose here, only for academic purpose. ठीक, so find the distance between the following pair of points. चलिए डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला को हम लोग यूटिलाइज करके क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करते हैं। एंड जैसे पॉइंट्स दिया हुआ है हमें, मान लीजिए कि P है 2 and 3 एंड Q है 4 and 1। हम फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं PQ अगेन यूजिंग डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला। सो x2 क्या है यहाँ पर, ये है x2 एंड y2 एंड ये क्या है x1 y1। तो क्या था, x2 माइनस x1 होल स्क्वायर प्लस y2 माइनस y1 होल स्क्वायर। तो 4 माइनस 2 प्लस 1 माइनस 3 होल स्क्वायर, दिस विल गिव अस एज 4 माइनस 2 2 स्क्वायर प्लस माइनस 2 होल स्क्वायर। ओके, दिस विल फर्दर गिव इट टू अस एज 4 प्लस 4। okay, and further PQ will be equal to root 8. So PQ can be written as, we can write 4 into 2. So from 4 2 will be coming out, so it will be 2 root 2 unit. This is the distance between 2 points. This is the way we will be able to find out. Okay, now we will solve for second one. Second, that is given to us as minus 5 and 7 and Q is minus 1 and 3. तो इसको अगर हम फाइंड आउट करते हैं तो now I will not be writing the basic formula, directly we can write. So minus 1 plus 5 होल स्क्वायर। क्यों प्लस हुआ भाई, दैट वाई दैट हैज बिकम प्लस, इट इज बिकॉज माइनस 1 माइनस ऑफ माइनस 5। ओके, माइनस 1 माइनस ऑफ माइनस 5, दैट्स वाई इट हैज बिकम माइनस 1 प्लस 5 प्लस 3 माइनस 7 होल स्क्वायर एंड दिस विल बी गिविंग टू अस एज माइनस 1 प्लस 5 4 स्क्वायर प्लस minus 4 whole square and this will be 16 plus 16. Okay, so 16 itself is a square, so 4 can be taken out, so it will become 4 root 2. Okay, 16 plus 16 is 32. 32, which can be written as 16 into 2, so that will become 4 root 2. Okay, third one, AB, P and Q is minus A minus B. So PQ is equal to whole root minus A whole square plus minus B whole square. This will be giving to us as minus 2A whole square plus minus 2B whole square. Further, 4A square plus 4B square. By taking 4 common, we can take it outside and we can write as 4 when it will be coming out from square root, it will become 2, and inside the square root what will be available? A square plus B square. Okay, right. Coming to question number 2. Find the distance between the points 0, 0 and 36, 15. So here we are given point 0 and 0, and suppose Q is 36 and 15. Okay. So PQ is equal to square root of 36 minus 0 whole square plus 15 minus 0 whole square, and this will be giving to us as 36 square plus 15 square. Okay, right. 15 square is 225 and plus 36 square, let us find out. 36 and 36. 6 6 is 36, 3 in hand. Okay, right. And then 6 3 is 18, 6 3 is 18. 36 plus 3, 39. Again 3 is there, and 3 3 is 9 plus 3 12. So 1296. Okay, this will be giving to us as PQ is equal to 1296 plus 4. 4 will become 1300. Okay, so 1321, which is the square root of 39. So PQ is equal to 39. Question is given that can you now find the distance between the 2 points A and B discussed in section 7.2. So yes, we can consider like A, we can consider as point A, and B we can consider as point B. So AB distance can be found out, similar to that what we have found now. जैसा सॉल्व किया हमने वैसे ही सॉल्व करना है. ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 सॉल्व करते हैं. Determine the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and -2 and -11 are collinear. चलिए मान लेते हैं कि P पॉइंट है 1 and 5, Q हम ले लेते हैं as 2 and 3, एंड R हम ले लेते हैं -2 and -11. ठीक है. तो अगर ये कॉलिनियर होगा, कॉलिनियर होगा, मान लीजिए कॉलिनियर मीन्स इन स्ट्रेट लाइन Q एंड R. इसकी कोऑर्डिनेट है 1, 5, इसकी कोऑर्डिनेट है 2 and 3, एंड इसकी कोऑर्डिनेट है -2, -11. ओके, अगर दिस विल बी इन कॉलिनियर, एक लाइन में अगर होता है तो इट विल बी हैविंग अ रिलेशन एज PQ प्लस P प्लस QR कैन बी रिटन एज PR. if collinear. If collinear, then it will be satisfying the relation PQ plus QR is equal to PR. Okay, right. So we will check that whether it is really collinear or not. So PQ, we are finding the distance. So it is 2 minus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 5 whole square. So this will be equal to 1 square means 1 and plus 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Minus 2 square is 4. So it will be root 5. Then QR we are finding, this will be minus 2 whole square plus minus 11 minus 3 whole square is equal to 2 plus 2 4. 4 square is 16 plus 14 square is 196. So 196 plus 4, it has become 200. So 212, root 212. Coming to PR. Now PR की distance कितनी होगी? minus 2 minus 1 whole square. Okay, plus minus 11 minus 5 whole square. So this will be giving to us as minus 2 minus 1 whole square is 3 square is 9 plus minus 11 minus 5 minus 16. So 16 square is 256. So it is 265. Now from here we see that PQ plus QR is not equal to PR. Okay, PQ plus QR is not equal to PR. Hence the points, given points. Hence the given points are not collinear. Not collinear. Determine is there. Determine. It means it is not sure. But if it would be given that so the points given are collinear, in that case certainly it would be collinear. But here determine. So it may be collinear, it may not be collinear. Question 4. Check whether 5 minus 2, 6 and 4 and 7 and minus 2 are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. So first let us understand that what is isosceles triangle. Okay. Isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides are equal, AB, AC. So AB is equal to AC. If two sides are equal, then these two angles are also equal. Okay, this is the property of isosceles triangle. In equilateral triangle, suppose equilateral triangle, in equilateral triangle, all the three sides AB is equal to BC is equal to AC, means all the three sides are equal. In this case, all the angles are also equal. This is called equilateral triangle. Then coming to scalene triangle. Scalene triangle in which the sides are not equal. Okay, in which no sides are equal. So we can say that AB is not equal to BC is not equal to AC. Whereas in isosceles triangle, AB is equal to AC but not equal to BC. Right. So now the case is, check whether the given points are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. It means compulsorily if we are getting two sides equal length and third side different length, then it will be called as an isosceles triangle. Okay, let us check. So suppose we are writing as triangle A and its vertices is 5 minus 2, B 6 and 4, and C 7 and minus 2. So AB distance we will be finding out. So it will be 6 minus 5 whole square plus 4 plus 2 whole square. Why plus 2? Because 4 minus of minus 2. So that's why. So this will be giving to us as 1 square means 1 plus 4 plus 2 6. 6 square is 36. So whole root 37. Unit is the distance. Coming to AC. AC. So 7 minus 5 whole square plus minus 2 plus 2 whole square. Okay. So this is giving to us as 7 minus 5 2 square. 2 square is 4 plus minus 2 plus 2 is 0. So 0. So root 4 is equal to 2 unit. Now BC. Seven minus 6 whole square plus minus 2 minus 4 whole square. This will be giving to us as 1 square means 1 and minus 6 plus minus 6 square is 36 is equal to root 37 unit. So here we have found that AB is equal to BC. Okay, AB is equal to BC, and hence these points, given points, are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. Proved. Okay, so triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Next, question number 6. Name the type of quadrilateral formed, if any, by the following points and give reasons for your answer. So, what type of quadrilateral will be formed? We have to see. Quadrilateral, we know that it is a square, it is a rectangle, it is a rhombus, okay, it is a trapezium. So what type of quadrilateral it will be? So suppose we will take the points as A, B, C and D. Okay, here in all like this we can use it. Let us find out the distance formula for 1. So AB. So minus 1 plus 1 whole square. Okay. 1 plus 1 whole square plus 0 plus 2 whole square. So this is giving us as 2 square means 4 plus 2 square is 4. It will become what when 4 will be coming out? So 2 root 2. 2 root 2 unit. This is the distance AB. Now BC is equal to whole root minus 1 whole square plus 2 minus 0 whole square Again it is 2 square plus 2 square, same to same, so it will be 2 root 2 unit. Then CD minus 3 plus 1 whole square, that will become 2 square again, plus 0 minus 2 whole square. So again here minus 3 plus 1, so minus 2. Minus 2 square is 4. And again plus minus 2 square is 4. Okay. 2 square is 4 plus 2 square 4. Here also 2 square, here also 2 square, 4 plus 4. This also will give us as 2 root 2 unit. Now AD means minus 3 plus 1 whole square plus 0 plus 2 whole square is equal to minus 3 plus 1 minus 2 square is 4 plus again 4 is equal to 2 root 2. So what we found? We found that AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD, right? AD. In this case, it is a square. All the four sides are equal, so it is a square. So similarly, we have to find for others also. I hope all of you will be doing. Okay, let me do third one also. I will do for third one. Okay. Third one, when I am doing it, so suppose again it is A, B, C and D. So AB is equal to what? Even I can write directly now. 7 minus 4, that is 3. 3 square is 9. Plus 6 minus 5, that is 1. So 1 is equal to root 10. Then BC is equal to 4 minus 7, that is 3. 3 square is 9. Plus 3 minus 6 is 3 square. So 9. So 9 to 18. And 18 we can write as 9 into 2. So 3 root 2. Okay. Then CD. 1 minus 4 whole square, that is 9. Plus 2 minus 3 whole square, that is 1 square. So 9 plus 1 is equal to root 10. Okay. Now AD. AD is equal to 1 minus 4, that is 3 square, 9. Plus 2 minus 5 whole square, that is 3 square again 9 is equal to 3 root 2. So here what we found, AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AC. AC is not there, AD is there. Okay, AD. BC is equal to AD. So it means this is a rectangle. Okay, if we start from here, A, B, C, D. So AB is equal to, this is equal to this one and this one is equal to this one. So this is a, this will form a rectangle. Okay, like this we have to solve it. Question number 7. Find the point. This is homework and practice for all of you. Find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from 2 and minus 5 and minus 2 and 9. So suppose a point in between, if it is forming a point here, like P is 2 and minus 5 and okay, and R is minus 2 and 9. Suppose Q is the point x1, y1. Oh, find the point on the x-axis. If it is on x-axis, then its y point will be 0. Y coordinate will be 0. Okay. So which is equidistant. It means PQ is equal to QR. So PQ is equal to square root of x minus 2 whole square plus 0 minus of minus 5. So 5 square. So this will be giving to us as 25 plus x minus 2 whole square. Okay, correct. Now QR will be minus 2 minus x. Okay, take it as x only. Whole square plus 9 minus 0 whole square. So it is 9 square only, 81. So this will be giving us as 81 plus minus 2 minus x. So it can also be written as 2 plus x whole square. Why? Minus we can take common and minus itself will become square. So 2 plus x square. Now we know that PQ is equal to QR. PQ is equal to QR. In that case, we can also write as PQ square is equal to QR square. Yes, we can very well write. It means we can write as 25 plus x minus 2 whole square is equal to 81 plus 2 plus x whole square. Right? Okay. I am solving further in the bottom portion. So we can write as x plus 2 whole square. We can solve it. Okay, we can solve x minus 2 whole square. So this will be giving as x square minus 2ab means 4x plus 4. Okay, and we will be bringing this 2 plus x whole square left hand side. So minus 4 minus x square and 4x. So that will become minus 4x is equal to 81 minus 25. So x square has got cancelled. Minus 4x has become minus 8x. Okay, plus 4 minus 4 has got cancelled is equal to 81 minus 25. So 81 minus 5, that will be giving us as 76. 76 minus 20, 56. Okay, 56. So minus and minus, it's not minus. No, it's minus only. Okay, 81 minus 25. So 56. 8 7 ja 56. So this has become x is equal to minus 7. Okay, this has not got cancelled. Minus x is equal to 7, which shows that x equal to minus 7. So the point on the x-axis is minus 7 and 0. This is the point Q, which is equidistant from point P. Okay, right. Question 8. Find the values of y for which the distance between the points this and this is 10 units now. So the distance is given and the value we have to find of y given. So PQ distance, PQ is given to us as 10. It means PQ is 10 minus 2 whole square plus y plus 3 whole square is equal to 10. Squaring both sides, we have to go for squaring. Why we want to square? Because we have to remove this square root. If we have removed this square root, we will get what? 10 minus 2, that is 8 square. 8 square is 64 plus y square plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 100. 10 square will become 100. So we will get y square plus 6y and plus 64 plus 9 has become 73. Minus 100 is equal to 0. This will be giving to us as y square plus 6y and 73 plus 7, 80 and 20. So 27 is equal to 0. Now we will go for factorization. Y square plus 9y minus 3y minus 27 is equal to 0. So it will be giving y plus 9 minus 3y plus 9 is equal to 0. So y minus 3 and y plus 9 is equal to 0. Further, y is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 9. So the values of y will be, one value will be 3 and another value will be minus 9. In this way it is to be solved. Question number 9. If Q01 is equidistant from P and R, find the values of X. Also find the distance QR and PR. Okay, so equidistance, it means we can say, suppose P is 5 and minus 3. Okay, and Q is 0 and 1 and R is X and 6. So PQ is equal to QR. Given, if that is the case, PQ. So 0 minus 5 square plus 1 minus of minus 3, so 1 plus 3, 4 square is 16 is equal to QR. So Q is X minus 0, so X square plus 6 minus 1 whole square, that is 5 whole square, so 25. Now squaring both sides to remove the root, square root of sign. So this has become 25 plus 16 is equal to X square plus 25. So 25 has got cancelled. X square is equal to 16, which is giving to us as X equal to plus minus 4. Okay, X equal to plus minus 4. So here plus 4 is also answer and minus 4 is also answer. Okay, so this is not like coordinate. Values of X is 4 and minus 4. Find the distances QR and PR. So it is telling that by putting the values of plus 4 and minus 4, we have to find the distance QR and PR. So now once we have to keep as 4 here, in that case QR will be equal to 4 minus 0, that is 4 square is 16, plus 6 minus 1, that is 5, 25. So 25 plus 16, it will become whole root of 25 plus 15, 40, 41. Okay, right. In case minus 4 is kept, minus 4 minus 0, that also will give us as 41 only. if the value will be there. Okay, now PR value will be 4 minus 5, so 1 square 1, and 6 plus 3 9, that is 81, is equal to 82 in case 4 is kept, in case of PR. But if minus 4 is kept, in that case PR will be minus 4 is kept, so it will be minus 4 and minus 5, so 9 square is 81, plus again 6 plus 3 81, so it will be giving to us as 9 root 2 unit. So PR will have two distances. PR will have two distances. One is root 82 and 9 root 2. Whereas QR will not have any change. QR will be root 41 only. Okay. Question number 10. Find a relation between x and y such that the point x, y is equidistant from the point 3, 6 and minus 3 and 4. X and y is there. Relation, we have to find a relation between x and y. So this relation will be so that this point is equidistant. Okay, from the point so and so. Suppose again we do have point P, we do have Q, we do have point R. Q is x and y and P is 3 and 6 and R is minus 3 and 4. Okay. So this is equidistant, so PQ is equal to PR, QR. Fine. Let us equate. So it will give you as x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 6 whole square is equal to QR will be minus 3 minus x whole square plus 4 minus y whole square. Okay. Again squaring both sides. What we will get? We will get square root removed and we are going to solve it as like x square plus 9 minus 6x plus y square minus 12y plus 36 is equal to, here minus of a square, so it will become 3 plus x whole square. It can be assumed as 3 plus x whole square. So we can write as 9 plus x square plus 6x, okay, plus 4 minus y whole square, so 16 plus y square and minus 8y. Okay, so x square both side can be cancelled, y square can be cancelled both side, and then we will be bringing it together one side, so minus 6x, let us take it as left hand side, minus 6x, from right hand side also minus 6x will come, okay, then minus 12y and minus 8y will become plus 8y, and constant we will be taking it to right hand side, so here it is 16 plus 9 25 this side, and this side is what, 36 plus 9 45, so minus of 45. So now further minus 6x minus 12x and minus 12y plus 8y minus 4y Okay, and here 25 minus 45, so minus of 20. Okay, cancelling with minus both side, so it will become 12x plus 4y is equal to 20. Now dividing by 4 both side, it will give us as 3x plus y is equal to 5, and this is the relation. 3x plus y is equal to 5 is the relation between x and y. So we have seen that how we have solved questions related to distance formula used in coordinate geometry. I hope all of you have understood very well. If you have liked the video, kindly share with your friends, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe it immediately, the first task which one has to do. Right? Thank you very much.